So, funny story. I just recorded all of this and none of it was recorded. So, let's try this again. So, I was out on my bike today, and because it's Earth Day today, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be earthy and I'm gonna take my bike to this store. We're having a barbecue tomorrow, my family, and I've got some vegan hot dogs and burgers. My vegan hot dogs are by Light Life Smart Dogs. Oh my god, they're so good. If you haven't had them and you're missing hot dogs in your life, you need to eat these. And we're also having some some Gardein veggie burgers. They're also super good. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go get some buns so we can partake. And I don't want to take my car because it's Earth Day and I should be, doing good things for the environment. So I took my bike. Um, Aside from, my water leaking down my butt crack the entire time and having a wet crotch to bike with, the ride was really nice. It was nice to get out and, be in the fresh air and everything. I didn't have any sunscreen though, so I covered up, I'm all decked out in full length gear, and my butt's a little bit sore. The ride was nice just because my bike's been away all winter and today was a nice day that I didn't have much to do, so I wanted to seize the opportunity to get out and be active. Yeah, despite my gel seat, I don't know, biking is just, it does not agree with me. My poor butt. I'm gonna be sore for a week. Anyways, it's about a 5K bike ride. 5K regardless of how you get there, there and back, and it's a lot of highway, it's all highway. And one thing I noticed on the ride was a ton of trash. So I don't know if you guys remember, but last year on my Instagram I posted about how I walked along the side of the highway and I picked up trash and recycling, and I went and did all of that. I brought it to the landfill and everything, and I pretty much cleaned up at least a kilometer of the highway, but I didn't get much done because there was so much trash. It was just so densely populated with trash that I filled up all my bags right away, and I was walking, so I had to get a vehicle to come get me and all my bags. It was ridiculous. But anyway, it's this time of the year that really sucks because people are lazy in the winter, especially. They throw things out their window and then it sits in the snow and you don't see it until it all melts and then everything comes to the surface. And it was really disheartening to see. I don't know if it's just because it's Earth Day today and I was especially upset about it. It's not like everybody littered all of that today, so it's not like they were slapping Earth Day in the face or anything. It was just disheartening to see so much litter, especially litter that number one, these people could have easily taken in a lot of this stuff for recycling, or sorry, I got the hiccups, or money. People were throwing out beer bottles and beer cans, and you get money back for that stuff. It's 10 cents a bottle or something when you bring it back to the beer store or the liquor store or wherever you take it. And you're we have a depot in Quebec with a gas station that takes empties. How freaking hard is it? And on top of that, people are throwing out things like pop cans and plastic water bottles, things that can be recycled at our very own landfill that's 10 kilometers down a dirt road, not that far from anybody's house. And these people just are nah, I'm just gonna huck it out the window. And it's have we become a society that is so lazy that they cannot walk from their car to their house with a piece of freaking trash in their hand to throw it in the stupid garbage and bring it to the landfill? If that's the kind of society we live in, I don't want to live in that society anymore. That people are so just vain and lazy, and it just really freaking irritates me, especially when it's things that can easily be recycled, things that they don't have to throw out. Either way, it's getting kind of cold though. Either way, it was just really upsetting to see that. It kind of ruined my bike ride. That's all I thought about the entire bike ride. I got I got to the store and I stopped thinking about it for like 2 seconds. And then when I got back out and I started biking again and I just saw all the litter, like it was bad. And I didn't get all of it on film because I didn't think at the time, like, oh, I'm gonna turn this into a vlog. But I started filming some of it and it's just ridiculous. All I ask is not just for Earth Day, not just some days, but every day to just pick up your freaking trash. Like, put your trash in a garbage. Recycle, like reduce your trash by recycling things like plastic bottles and pop cans. Like these things aren't hard to do. Why are you, like, what is so important in your life? You can't take an extra minute out of your day to separate your freaking recycling. Like, you're going to the dump anyway, bring it there, or whatever you have to do. Like, so many little things, little simple changes we can make in our life could change everything, and people just don't want to do it. They're just lazy. They're lazy, that's all it is. Lazy! I don't know. I'm just disappointed, I live in northwestern Ontario, a small little town just outside of a decent sized city, and we're supposed to be those people who live in that beautiful rural area where everything's beautiful and green, and and we just don't have people that take care of it. That's not what we are anymore. We're just these people who throw our trash out windows and don't give any, thought to the repercussions of that. We don't care about the trash we throw out that might bring animals to the highway, which gets them hit by vehicles and killed, or worse, they sit there and suffer and die because you threw something out with food in it. Like, ignorant, selfish, lazy, these are the things that come to mind when I think of people that do stuff like this. Like, I don't even throw my gum out the window because I don't want a bird to swallow it and, die. Like, I don't throw anything out the window. Nothing. Like, goes in a garbage can where it belongs, or a recycling bin, or compost where it belongs. Where it belongs. So please do me a favor today and every day for the rest of your life. Throw your garbage in your trash. Recycle your bottles, recycle your cans, compost your produce, and reduce the amount of waste you have. Reuse what you can reuse, and don't be so freaking lazy that you throw things out and litter the roads. And just be a responsible person. Be a smart person. It's not that hard. I know you're capable of being smart, so just do it. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that, because I get riled up when it comes to stuff like this, and I'm cold. So I'm gonna go inside. Just think about that. This is the only planet we have. We don't get another one. We need to take care of the one we have. So many people are worried about going to Mars, and I'm not saying it's a bad idea to expand. I'm just saying, why are we so quick to go to another planet when we can't even take care of the one we have? Like, everything around you, everything you see, this land, all this stuff, like, you don't own it. You're just a temporary resident. You don't matter in the grand scheme of things. What matters is, every other living thing on this planet that suffers because of our choices. And we're gonna leave this planet in a worse condition than when we found it. Like, when we came to be these complex, sentient beings, the world was a very different place. And I'm not saying that it hasn't changed in that time regardless of us, but it's changing now faster, because of us. Like, species loss, land degradation, rainforest destruction, water pollution, all of that is because of us. It's not because of, anything else. It's us. So we need to take care of the planet that we have, because we don't get another home, and we have to remember that if it wasn't for this planet, we wouldn't even be here. So think about that the next time you want to throw something out your frickin' window while you're driving down the side of the road. Think about it.